Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Your last chance to start a 12K per month social media marketing agency. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna get into why you guys must start now. Okay, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is truly your last chance to get involved with this phenomenal opportunity called social media marketing. It has paid me so much money, but yet you guys are still on the fence. You guys are still waiting for a perfect opportunity to start. Now is the time, okay? Opportunities don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. They just pass you by. And I believe if you don't start your agency now, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna miss out, okay? I'm gonna take all the clients, my students, and all the other action takers that are out there are gonna scoop up all of the clients, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, if you think about the stuff that's going on in our world today, okay, and so many of you guys are just wasting your life, wasting your time on social media, watching TV, just doing nothing, thinking, okay, that you got, oh, I'll get started in SMMA in 2 months from now, or I'll start SMMA in 3 months. You've been saying the same stuff last year. You've been saying you're going to pick up the phone and make cold calls. You're going to buy the course. You're going to get this person's product, and you've done nothing. And ladies and gentlemen, if you continue to do that, that's the result you're going to continue to get, because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting things to change. If you want your life to change, ladies and gentlemen, number one, you have to change, okay? You have to change, okay? And I believe that a lot of you guys wanted to get started in 2020. Okay, you're supposed to start in January of 2020, and look what happened. The coronavirus just wreaked havoc across the whole world. And a lot of you guys could have made $20,000 or $30,000, but the coronavirus stunted your growth. And that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know what tomorrow holds. That's why I have this up. This is your last chance, ladies and gentlemen. Stop squandering your life. Stop squandering opportunities, okay? Look, when I started my agency, ladies and gentlemen, and I was working at a warehouse. I'll take you guys back to my warehouse days. You know, working a graveyard shift, you know, loading cylinders up on a truck at night for the guys in the morning to go and deliver this nitrogen and oxygen to the hospitals and the warehouses and the people that use these gases, these argon gases and nitrogen gases and oxygen, and to the hospital so people could breathe. I would load those big cylinders up at night, okay? So I was working during the night, sleeping during the day, driving a forklift, you know, at night in the rain, in the sleet, and, you know, all the elements. You know, if it was hot, I was hot. If it was cold, I was cold. You know what I mean? If it was humid, I was humid. You know, whatever took place, because it was an outside warehouse. So if it was raining, I got wet. I had a wetsuit on, but I got soaking wet, okay? I was tired of having wet socks. You know, and to top it all off, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I was overworked and underpaid. I think I was making at the time like $10 an hour, okay? And it just wasn't cutting it. In fact, I had 2 jobs at the time. As I think back, I was also doing security because I was trying to make ends meet, just like you guys. I had bills, okay, and I was frustrated, okay. And as I was driving this forklift in this yard, loading these trucks up, you know, in this California weather, you know, I was thinking to myself, it's got to be a better way. Okay, I'm tired of getting $500 checks, you know, $600 checks every 2 weeks. This is just not cutting it. I had more month at the end of the money, and it just wasn't making sense. Okay, and so I stumbled upon SMMA, and I thought it was a phenomenal opportunity that I could go out, place some ads for business owners. Okay, and then those business owners pay me in between $500 at the time to $2,000 to $3,000 a month. I thought that was phenomenal. And I said to myself, if I could just get one of them okay, to pay me $1,000, I know I can get 10 of them to do it, okay? And that will be enough for me to fire this dead-end job, pay my bills, get a different zip code, and get a different automobile, okay? And so once I found out about that, ladies and gentlemen, I found a mentor. I found someone I could model because I didn't want to reinvent the wheel, okay? And that's what a lot of you guys are doing. You're reinventing the wheel, okay? And it's stunting your growth, okay? So I followed what the mentor laid out for me, okay? And of course, I did additional things, additional investments, and bought additional trainings and books and sacrificed and all the stuff that's necessary to make it happen. And ladies and gentlemen, boom, before you know it, 30 to 60 days later, I was out of that job. I had fired it. I kicked my supervisor's door open, kicked my foot up on his desk and said, "You're fired." I fired him. I gave him a pink slip of resignation and I was done. Okay. But I took it serious. I committed. And ladies and gentlemen, here's why you got to take action now. And this is why I'm glad I did that, because I could still be stuck at that warehouse. Just like most of you guys are still sucked because you won't take advantage of SMMA. You still got the same income you have 5 years from now. You still driving the same car you had 5 years ago, and you still living in the same house you lived in 5 years for the last 5 years, okay? And the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, is because you're not taking action. You're not doing what's necessary to be successful. But here's the killer part, ladies and gentlemen. You only got so much time. Let me give everybody an epiphany. You only have so much time. I only have so much time. You and everybody else that you see only have so much time, ladies and gentlemen. Life is short. You got to capitalize now. Stop playing. Okay, get serious. Stop making excuses why you can't do something. Instead of making excuses why you can't, find reasons why you can. And that's the secret formula for me going from a warehouse to the penthouse. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't make excuses. My skill level was low when I got involved with SMMA. Just like your skills level was low. But I worked on myself. That's the secret. Okay? And I knew that if I continued to do the same thing, work at the same warehouse, I would get the same results. I wanted to set my ambitions high. Okay. And if you set your ambitions high, ladies and gentlemen, you will hit them. Okay. But I want you guys to really sit back and think for a minute that so many people are going through so much heartache and pain because of the things that are going on, the catastrophes that are going on in our world today. Okay. With the coronavirus, 40 million people don't have jobs. The weather's bad. Certain states like Texas, no power and people are freezing to death. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know what tomorrow holds. You got to capitalize on your days, your minutes, your hours, your seconds. Stop squandering your time and seize the moment and take advantage of the opportunity. Because you don't know if you may drive out of your driveway and never return. You don't know if you may hit somebody and lose an arm or a leg. And I'm not trying to wish nothing on nobody, but you don't know. But what you do have is now. So take action now. Capitalize upon your abilities now. There are blind people, ladies and gentlemen, that are millionaires. There are people that are less fortunate than you. They don't have all of their ligaments and things and all of their senses, but yet they're capitalizing on what they have. And that's what you got to do. You got to capitalize on your strengths, not your weaknesses. You can hire people to take over your weaknesses, the areas that you lack in. You can hire somebody that's better in that area. So what I want you guys to do is understand tomorrow's not promised. You need to get in motion. I want you guys to get in motion now. Stop playing. Stop making excuses about why you can't and find out why you can. Because if I can go from a warehouse high school diploma to making 10 G's in 30 days with no experience, so can you. Okay? I didn't make excuses, ladies and gentlemen. I knew that if I didn't do something, my situation would not change. And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't pick up that phone and cold call and start working your SMMA business, nobody's going to knock on your door and say, hey, I'll do this SMMA for you. I'll do your push-ups for you. No, they're not going to do it. If it's to be, it's up to me. Say that right now. If it's to be, it's up to me. Nobody's going to come and purchase a course for you. I can't give you my courses free because then I'm teaching you the wrong way of life. That's not how life works, okay? The givers, okay, are the people, ladies and gentlemen, that make it in life, not the takers. Everybody that wants something free, the freebie seekers, aren't the people that are millionaires, okay? Because you have to give in order to receive, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to be successful, okay, you got to plant that seed. And when you buy courses and books, you're planting a seed. You're putting a down payment on your success. And most people aren't willing to put a down payment on their success. They're not willing to do it. Okay, they're not willing to sacrifice. That means to give up something of a lower nature to receive something of a higher nature. You take that $400 or $500 lower nature investment in courses and mentors, and you want to receive $10,000 a month in SMMA. So you give up the little to receive the much. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not willing to sacrifice, okay, this is important. The things that you want become the sacrifice. Let me say that again. If you're not willing to sacrifice, the things that you want become the sacrifice. So if you're not willing to sacrifice or let go of those few measly $100 that most people blow on junk and stuff anyway, then the things that you want become the sacrifice, meaning you'll never get them. The houses, the cars, the $10,000 a month, the trips, the vacations, the boats, the planes, and all the things that you want. And I believe that's why 98% of the people online don't have what they want, because they're not willing to sacrifice. And the things that they want are now the sacrifice, because you won't give up to come up. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to watch this training 100 times, because it's going to reprogram you guys on what you need to do to get started now in SMMA and stop playing around and get your ambitions up. This is not a game. Stop listening to all this garbage. You got so much propaganda thrown at you. You're on IG. You guys need to unplug from that stuff and go read a book like Think and Grow Rich, okay? And stop listening to all these people, and it's confusing you. A confused mind does nothing. And that's why you guys aren't taking action. You're confused. You don't know what to do. Okay, you're discombobulated. And I want to get you guys focused. So you guys need to do a brain dump, okay? So that you guys can take action. SMMA is a simple business, okay? It just requires a certain skill set, and you guys can learn that very fast. So I hope this training has been of immense value to you. If it has, watch it every single day. It'll help you to reprogram your mind. Make sure you guys comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Make sure you guys grab the course. Like I said before, successful people do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. My mentors told me, Maurice, all you got to do in order to be successful is do the thing that unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. To do the things that failures aren't willing to do. And failures are not willing to invest in a course. Failures are not willing to take trainings and read books and get better. They're looking for that magic pill. That's what failures look for. They would rather get a magic pill than to do the exercise. See, I exercise, okay? I got to get in there and sweat it out. I want pain. Without pain, there's no gain. So, ladies and gentlemen, comment below. Let me know what you thought. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. If you're not a subscriber, hey, make sure you guys subscribe. I put out fire like this on a regular, because I'm trying to break that mess that's going on in your mind so that you guys can get to $10,000 a month. That's my goal. So I got to tell you guys what's necessary to reprogram. You got a lot of negativity going on, anxieties and fears. This will help you guys get over those fears so you can get rich. I want you guys to get rich like your Uncle Maurice. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.